Don't let that negative mind steal your joy and your peace. The psychological mind is like having an inner critic. I'm going to give an example of something that happened to me many, many years ago, just to show the power of ignoring the inner voice that comments, describes, judges, measures, does everything that goes against the true nature. Many years ago, when I was living in a shared accommodation, there was a male service user, and he was a bit of a troublemaker. He used to go around causing trouble, interfering in everybody else's life. And then one day I was sat minding my own business, and he came home and he said, "Young lady, I think you need to take a seat. I've heard a lot of things about you." So I declined. I said, "No, thank you. I'll stand and hear what you've got to say." And he started coming out with some accusations that really had nothing to do with me. There was no truth in them at all. So if I give an example, this didn't happen, but I'm just going to give an example to give an idea. He came back and he said, "I was speaking to somebody who said that you told this lie." And he went on to say what this lie was, and there was no relevance to me at all. And I let him talk. I didn't interrupt him. I didn't tell him he was wrong. I just stood there and listened to him. And when he'd finished, I said, "That's not true. However, I'd be lying if I said I've never ever told a lie." I said, "So yes, I am guilty of telling lies, but not that one." And he went on with different accusations, different things. And again, it was the same response, very calm. I allowed him to talk. And then I said I didn't do or say that. However, and I found a record of when I had done that act. So the point I'm making is theft is theft. Lying is lying, but it's the mitigating circumstances or how it happened that makes it into the story. So what he'd done was he had come as the accuser. And it's how you deal with the accuser. And I kid you not, once I had not resisted him, I didn't resist him, I let him have his say, even though none of it was true, absolutely not true. I didn't get angry. I had my say. "No, that's not true. However, this thing that I've been accused of, I'm not totally innocent because..." So that kind of subdued him, because I wasn't calling him a liar and I wasn't denying the human existence. And because of that, when he'd finished with his accusations, I think there was 4 things he had to tell me that were really important. I went to leave the room and he stood in front of me. And now the energy has completely changed. He said, "Oh, if anybody ever tells you that they've committed this particular crime," he said, "don't believe them. Don't believe them. They're lying if they say they haven't done it." And I knew that the crime he'd brought to me, he'd been to prison for. And I just said to him, "I have no business with what crime you have committed." And I walked away. And I remember going back to my room and I thought, what just happened? What on earth just happened? And I was led to a Bible scripture. It was one of the Psalms, and I read it and I went to sleep. And over the next 2 to 3 days, this person couldn't be in my energy field. There was no resistance, there was no fighting, but it was just having that, not believing the accuser. And that is exactly how you treat the psychological mind. It will tell you what you like and what you don't like. It will tell you your desires and it will tell you your aversions. It will have an opinion on everybody and everything. And if you just simply bring your attention inwards and just have a mantra, thank you, thank you, thank you. Not thank you for anything. In fact, you're actually saying thank you for this present moment. And you will see what will come up. All of the garbage that we've pushed inside of us starts to come up. And if you just say thank you, then in actual fact, you're saying thank you to life for showing me what is in the way and stopping me from realizing who I truly am and walking in that power. Because that inner critic is the accuser. It will accuse you of things that have happened, and it has an opinion about them. That's all that it is. Please don't take it seriously. And you will find that freedom, not just freedom, but establishing and walking in freedom, is truly, truly effortless. Have an amazing day.